Hey everybody, it's James here over at the Part-Time Entrepreneur, and today we're going to have a look at the ICO review of Cobinhood. Now, I did a little video on YouTube a little while back. I did the 4 ICOs I thought had gone under the radar. I'm really convinced that Cobinhood would have been the 5th if I'd found it before I'd done that video. So what we'll have a look at now is the current ICO progress. So this is a little gem that's gone under the radar. And as we can see, there's a 40% bonus discount at the moment. So you've got that until the September the 20th. I've seen so many of these ICOs have come into the marketplace. They'd never fulfilled their sort of ICO cap. And then they bumble along on the exchanges for a month. And then out of nowhere, they just explode because people sort of get the concept of what the product is or the service that they're offering. And for me, I think, we're in the very early stages of that. And I think there's some huge potential with Cobinhood here. The big thing is I always look at the team, and they've got a really strong team. So you've got Popo here, he comes across as a really young, energetic, enthusiastic entrepreneur. And not only that, he's got a real strong track record, which backs everything up. So, he's launched 17 Media, the #1 media stream in Asia. That's huge for such a young guy, and impressive as well, and his investors got a 20-fold return back. So this is the sort of stuff I want to hear. I want to hear good ideas, and then I want to hear, how people have executed, because you can have a great idea, but if you don't execute, you've got nothing. The other thing is we've got Wei here. He's got 3 years experience working at Google. I have a friend who, one of my best mates from school, works at Google, and you know what? He's a very gifted, intelligent guy, and they just don't let anybody through the doors there. So, he's got the background there, open source, deep understanding, and there's some other great guys on the team. But these 2 guys for me stood out considerably. The big thing is there's no trading fees. That's brilliant. We can compare them to Binance, which is the other one that's recently launched as well. But what they don't have is the spot trading and margin trading that I've seen so far anyway. So this is a great addition, especially for, I'd say, that the more seasoned investors as well. Those who want to trade in the, when the markets are tanking, you can try margin trade as well. So that's a great option. Also, we're all busy people, all on the go. The web app, you've got the web and the app is just, that's what I'm looking for. No one's really come up with that option so far. So I can trade on the go, on the train, going to work, whatever it is, I can trade on the go. This is probably #1 for me, is that the secured crypto assets are 100% guaranteed. So if they get hacked or anything happens, then they are insured and they will pay you back all your cryptocurrency. So the only other exchange I think is Coinbase, but then they charge you loads of fees. So already Cobinhood has got a massive step up. And then if we look at Binance, which is probably another key competitor, they have the no fees, which is all brilliant. But where if they get hacked, all of your money's gone. That's it. You'll never see that again. They're not insured. These guys are, and I love that, because the thing is there's a lot of people out there that want to get into cryptocurrency, but they're really scared because they hear all these stories about people stealing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all this type of thing. And it scares them off because they want their money's in the bank and it's safe. So why would they take it out and risk it? So this is a great selling point, I believe, to the mass population who maybe don't quite get cryptocurrency yet, but gives them that comfort blanket that when they put their money in, it's not just going to disappear into thin air. Again, 98% is held offline and only 2% is floated on the exchange at one time. So again, that mitigates that sort of risk, and I'm sure in insurance that why they've got the insurance on that as well. They've also got 8 hardware security modules. So these are scattered all around the world, and the system only needs 5 of them to operate. So if one gets compromised, the system will keep running. So real clever idea. They've really thought this out, and I think they're really trying to appeal to the mass. The other thing is they've got their matching engine. Now, this is really going to speed up trading. It's going to take the latency down to milliseconds, and they can do 1.1 million orders per second. Now, I've been on Ether Delta and stuff, and that is just hard work is the best way I can describe it. This is going to be, I'm so looking forward to this instant trading. Absolutely brilliant. The other thing that they understand is that there's a whole bunch of ICOs that are coming out, companies that want to, raise money. We also realize that there needs to be some standards out there. China's made us very aware of that, that they want to put some controls in place, and maybe for the right reasons, that they don't want to see people losing their money, and nobody wants to be losing their money through where people aren't taking the due diligence in terms of the ICOs and the processes and stuff. They also have their ICO Spark program, so that's helping entrepreneurs integrate their products and services onto blockchain technology. So it's also helping to leverage other companies and other products and other people into the blockchain system. And also, all of the ICO tokens are underwritten by them. So if they're going through and they get listed on their exchange, as soon as you buy, let's call it Dave tokens or whatever it is, once you buy Dave tokens, then they'll underwrite it. So you can go and trade those tokens instantly. So you don't have to wait 3 weeks till the end of the ICO and all this stuff. You can get to trading absolutely instantly. And I absolutely love that idea. And then the other thing is that they have a wide range of fiat currencies. So for me, I currently use BitPanda, but I have to buy in euros, so I get additional charges. This would absolutely just wipe it out, because obviously being in the UK, I really want to pay in GBP, and the only option I really have is Coinbase or Kraken, and I'm not really fans of those sites, to be honest. That's why I use BitPanda, because it's great service and all the rest of it, but it's the fees, where I believe this is going to be the absolute full package, one-stop shop. Again, it's going to be in loads of different languages, so appealing to the masses again. So this whole thing is, with their Media 17, they had 5 million active users a day. That's huge. And again, they're really trying to cater for the bigger picture and the masses. So they've really got some future proofing going on here. Now, here's a view of their product, and this will pretty much go live, I think, in sort of November time. But you can see here you've got the desktop version and then the app version as well. So looks pretty slick. Had a little go on it. I like it. It makes sense. A little bit like CoinGee in terms of look and feel a little bit, but it just feels like it could be a lot easier to use, and especially for new people coming in. I know when I first started using some of the sites, I got a little confused and bits and pieces. And I've been around a while with these things as well, so this sort of thing will just help. The other thing is they've got a really clear roadmap. Now, for me, they've got a strong vision, they've got a great product and service, and within a year they're going to be rocking at 100%. So throughout the next year, it's going to go live on exchange in November, and then all of a sudden what we're going to get is value adding elements added all the time. So then you've got your fiat trading, your funding online, the underwriting ICO services. I don't think ICOs are going away. I think it's just the process will get a little bit more stringent, especially with the stuff that's going in China. And then, as you can see, loads and loads and loads of stuff that will be added. So really, really interesting product, really ambitious timeline, and I'm really excited to see this to come to fruition. In terms of the ICO details, so 50% will go to participants. There's a large chunk that will go, obviously, law fees, marketing, all usual stuff that we'd expect. Now, the one thing is there's 1 billion tokens in total. Now, generally, I'd want to see, their competitors are running at about 200 million tokens. But what I have seen is that there's been a lot of pumps and dumps with those coins. So Binance, BQX, I mean, that's similar-ish. And some of the other coins that are out there, I'm just seeing this sort of, because they've got small caps, that it's easy to get the price up, and then it's quite easy to get the price down as well. With this, it's not going to be so easy to do that because of the number of coins, which I quite like. So there'll be 500 million ICO tokens out there. And I don't normally do price predictions, but I can see this going to at least 20 cents quite quickly. And the reason I say that is because you've got Binance is roughly about 81 million, and if you translate that and they do roughly the same once they get on the exchanges, coin market cap, then we're going to see this price come to fruition, which is quite tidy, especially if you get the early bird discount and get yourself a whole load of shares. As always, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and subscribe. And there'll be 3 links below. One to the Cobinhood website directly. There'll be one to the cryptocurrency community group. So that's our free Facebook group where we talk about ICOs, Bitcoin prices, all those types of things, and try and give, like, especially newbies some help and advice along the way. And if you are interested in ICOs, you don't know how to do it, or you want to learn how to look at technical graphs and how to read it and read when the price is going to go up and down, then below is a special price to it, a new course I've just created to help people. I've had some great feedback already. One guy said he saved $2,000 pretty much because he didn't buy when he was gonna buy, and he looked at the charts and realized that he should wait, and when he waited and then bought back in only a few days ago, then the price shot back up and he made some good money. So thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.